she is.
Hey, Bill Riddle, how are you?
I'm doing great.
How's it going out there in Middle Tennessee?
Well, it's we had some rain, some big rains yesterday, which is good. Grass needed it, so
How's your
good
knee
stuff.
bones?
My what?
Your knee bones.
My knee bones, knee bones are still there, not getting any better, not getting any worse. So it kind of is what it is, unfortunately.
Did y'all get home in one piece?
Yeah. Took yeah, we've actually that whole thing was just kind of so surreal. And it hasn't been that challenging. So, just one of those things.
Well, I'm so glad that we get to support the team at Clemson this year. I would say I would come up there, but it'll be hot as heck in July, and man, y'all going to be hot.
Oh my goodness. Well, we've been the last like 5 years, we've been in Orlando at the national campus. And it can't get any hotter than that, than when it rains and then the sun pops out. So
That's true. Yeah, that is so true.
So I think kids are going to have a great experience at Clemson. It's an amazing facility, and
It
yeah,
is.
really looking forward to that one.
Are y'all driving?
So the kids are kind of from all over the South. I can pick players from all 9 states. So I've got kids from everywhere that are just kind of either drive or fly in, and we'll meet there.
Yeah, it is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We have been to Death Valley. So, yes, it is in the middle of nowhere for sure. All right. So,
Yeah.
today is
Okay.
really just a couple of questions. We're going to record it, put it up on
Okay.
Zoom, on social. Tell me what's going on in your life these days.
Oh goodness, a lot of stuff. We finished up the college season, trying to finish up a couple of little tidbits on some recruiting and players kind of coming back and whatnot. I think for college coaches, it's a nonstop process of always recruiting, especially in the days that we are living in now with college athletics. Getting ready to head over pretty soon here to London to do some stuff, and yeah, big busy summer.
So, Bill, tell me, how do you encourage your college students to be interested in a profession that we now love? Tennis, pickleball, padel, whatever that looks like.
I think it's a little maybe different for me because a lot of the players that I'm recruiting are looking at potentially careers in sports management, which we have a very strong sports management program at the University of Tennessee Southern. And then many of them come from, tennis backgrounds where they've been maybe teaching a little bit at their club or helping their coach, different things like that. And many of them are looking at potential careers, and which is great for me because I think now we have about 20 of our former players from UT Southern that are working somewhere on the planet in the tennis world, doing a variety of things. And for me, it's really cool. And I think that's what we're going to need to kind of bring that next generation into the fold of coaching, teaching, just running tennis and pickleball as well.
So, if you had someone come to you today that was going to open up a brand new tennis club, what advice would you give to them?
I would say don't open just a tennis club. I would say open a rackets club. A couple of padel courts, minimum of 4 to 6 pickleball courts, and 4 to 6 tennis courts, and be a racket provider for your community. And also have a little transitional space, maybe a lawn where you could throw in some grass court touch tennis, or a big open blacktop where you can throw in a little pop tennis. Just make it a place where people want to be, and I think that's what I'm seeing is missing sometimes nowadays is we get so pigeonholed into one or the other, and we forget about the joy of just racket sports.
So, Bill, what gets you excited about getting up and doing what you do each day?
Oh gosh, yeah, I say this all the time. I have the best job in the world. I get to work with college players and maybe help them become, productive people down the road, and live in that college space. But then also get to travel a lot and spend time in front of coaches, both pickleball, tennis, and padel as well. And I have a nice variety. And I guess maybe after 38 years now of doing this, maybe, a little bit by design, but also a little bit of work at it. But just very, very lucky to do what I do and, get to see the people that I see and meet the people that I meet. And it's not bad at all.
So, Bill, when I was watching the singles final for Roland-Garros this past weekend against Sinner and Alcaraz, five, full, oh my goodness, like a marathon match. The one thing that caught my attention was that during the match, they have ups and downs and there'll be great momentum and then they get in a slump and they bring it back. But they're constantly looking up in their player box when they need encouragement or when they're down or whatever. Who's in your
Yeah.
player box, Bill?
Oh, in my player box. Gosh, that's a great question, Ashley. You have been doing some homework here. In my player box. Well, I'll tell you what, I think one of the best guys out there from fitness and fight. You got to have your trainer up there, Richard Woodruff, who's now working with Coco, and you can see the difference that he's making. That dude's a rock star, and hopefully keeps me or gets me in the right shape. Whoever else is up there is maybe just somebody that's very positive. I saw a little clip of Nick Saviano earlier this morning, literally, and he was talking to Jeannie Bouchard. This was a tournament so many years ago, but just the positivity. She was in a slump, and I think that's whatever a player needs. They need to be able to look at that box and just feel like I got your back. I understand. We'll get through this. Take a deep breath, and whoever that person is at the time, that's probably who it's going to have to be. Just get me to take a deep breath, chill, and move on to the next point.
That's awesome. All right. So I have one final question. So
Yeah.
Tim and we are considering playing mixed doubles tennis again. And I really need some encouragement. So what advice would you give a married couple when they want to hit the courts again together?
Do you have a prenup? No, I'm just asking for a friend. Gosh, that is a tough one. I think it's probably one of the toughest things in sports right there is play mixed doubles with your spouse in anything. I think second to that would be teaching your spouse the sport that you love. Could be even more of a train wreck. Look, here's the thing. You guys are both great people. I would say communicate. Like after every point, just meet at the tee, high five, butt slap, whatever it takes, right? Just positive energy. Let the negativity, the missed balls, the missed points, let those go, and just enjoy the moment of being out there together. I think very few people get the opportunity to play anything with their spouse, right? Do anything like that, and I think just kind of embrace it and enjoy the goods and the bads, and be ready for a beer afterwards, maybe.
That's awesome.
Or
Thanks,
two.
Bill. That's right. Nice to see you.
All right, talk to you soon.